What is up, guys? It is me, Trash Salsa, and I'm about to record a video that I never done before, and it's a very good one. We're going to be taking a look at modern fans versus vintage fans. I have a bigger fan and a smaller fan, along with a bigger vintage fan and a smaller vintage fan. But which one's better? People say, well, modern fans are better. They have fuses, and they're cheaper, and they're more modern, or whatever. Or they have, you have their argument that there's quality because this one's metal, but not really, get to why. And you have this, well, these ones are bad because meh, 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 meh. They don't have polarized plugs, meh, 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 meh. But again, they're made in the USA, stronger. I mean, look at this motor. Look at that thing. And then look at the motor on this little, what is that? I can't even see the motor, that's how bad it is. They don't even want to show me the motor because it's disgusting. So, I'm about to roast these two goons. And it's about to get real. So, I'm not going to do this like a normal versus video because I can't. There's two fans in each lot. It can't work that way. But here we go. So, some arguments that we can look at. Well, they have fuses for modern fans. Well, why do they have fuses? Well, let's see, because the motors might catch fire. That's why. Yeah. They have thermal fuses and they have a bunch of other fuses. Look at the plugs. Fuses. Motors have fuses too. Trust me, I've taken these apart before. No fuses in this fan, which you might argue, well, that's a little dangerous. I mean, some vintage fans might have a fuse, but not a lot of them. I mean, look at those normal plugs. Both of these are the same brand, by the way. They're both liquid. Whereas this is a Cool Master. Very cool. And this is some Himalayan Breeze thing. I mean, these are childhood fans for me, so I had to go a little easier on them, but still. So they have fuses. Well, yeah, they have fuses, and it might protect you, but not really, because the fuses are because these are dangerous, so. And these don't need fuses because they're not known for blowing up and killing people. So, I don't know. Take it as you will. They're lighter. Okay. Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, they are lighter. This one's a lot heavier by a lot. That's probably the weight of two of those combined, but if it's lighter, then doesn't it mean I can tip over? Take note to this. If I just slightly bump into this fan, look at that. Look how much it wobbles. Or if I slightly bump into this fan, it corrects itself. This one only doesn't tip over because it's got feet. Oh, so you have a disability, my friend. But this fan doesn't because it doesn't really have feet. It's got these little things, but that's it. If those feet weren't there, it would tip over, which tells you something. But if I were to bump the fan from the other direction, like that, it could still... Look, I almost knocked that one over. Whereas this one doesn't really matter which way I knock it. It won't really do anything because it's equal on both sides. Another thing is it's thicker. So, yeah, maybe I'll give you an argument. Yeah, they are later, but whatever. Next argument. They're cheaper. Back in the old days, yeah, this fan was 20 bucks, but 20 bucks in 1980 all the way to now was like 80 bucks. But they're worth the quality. For these ones, they're like $12.99. I'm just joking. 20 bucks. At roundabout, yeah. So, but why are they so cheap? Well, they are cheap. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look, just the quality is not good. The motor and everything is just, these are not known. And look, I probably just broke something. These are not known for lasting long, They're not made to do that. I mean, you see a lot of these in the garbage more than you see of these, right? And let me just emphasize this. This fan is from 1977. This one's from 1972. And they still work like they're brand new. I mean, come on. And, you know, the blades, I mean, look at, I mean, dude. Look how thin the blades are. Look at that. At least this one, they're a lot thicker. These ones are metal, so have fun beating that. That's why I had this little one, because it's got metal blades as well, but those blades are flimsy because they're skinny and weird. So yeah, what are some, you know, those arguments that people might use for a modern fan? But, some arguments for a vintage fan. Well, are they good quality? Yeah, they are. They're made in USA, and you can, I mean, the plastic is not weak. That plastic is not flimsy. I mean, look at this. It's heavier because it's made with better material. This metal doesn't bend any which way that I can push on it or pull on it. It's fine. Whereas this one, you know, I've actually known to bend fans like that, and just an accident, you know. And yeah, and the motors obviously last a long time because this still works. Oh, you don't believe me? Okay. Looks like it works to me. So, you know. So what are some negative things about vintage fans that people might cry about? Oh, it's not safe because it's old and it uses a lot more electricity. Well, yeah, it does. Only by, like, maybe 1 amp. Yeah, that's basically it. It won't drain your electricity bill. I mean, yeah, it definitely draws more power, but it draws more power because it's a bigger motor and it's better. It's not like it's drawing 1,000 watts. It only draws probably, what, 100 to 200 watts for this one? I think. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But, yeah. And just the little details, you know? Like, look, for the sticker, you know, have a little sticker for the speed thing. You know, over here they don't. It's just weird stuff. The handle is actually a part of this, which is kind of weird. And this one's its own handle, you know. And look at this. This has got, like, glitter on it, you know. Fancy. It's really nice. And these both have stickers for the model. You know, easy to read, and they look kind of cool. It adds pizzazz to the fan. This one doesn't really have a sticker. It just, on the bottom, it just has a bunch of engraved junk that you can't really read. You know, and obviously it just bounced. So it's weird, you know. So vintage fans aren't bad as you may seem. You know, they have arguments for being better than modern fans, but the biggest thing is, do they blow more air? Well, I can't tell you if they blow more air, but I can show you with tissue. So let's start with this one. Turn it on high. Okay. Let's move on to the, actually, no, we're gonna do this one. Here's high. It's even moving the blades. And I swear that's not me. Look. Look, watch. See? That's from this fan. But yeah. Yeah, it's a lot louder, I'll give you that, but hey, it blows a lot more air than you'll ever want. Let's move on to the little ones. Also, quick little thing. Check this out. I'll do it again. Oh, I thought that was kind of cool. All right, here's high. This one's running weird. It usually goes faster. Okay. Yeah, something's wrong in there. I gotta oil that or something. Walls Royal time. Yeah, here's High. Loudest fan in the room. Maybe. I'll prove it to you like this. Move. It's going. There we go. Look at that. Now wait a minute. From the same distance, can this fan move these blades? Let's check and find out. Barely moving. So, no, does this fan even move? This one might be too gunked up to move, but it might. Start up sound. Yeah, that one's too frozen. But I think the evidence lies right there. I think the vintage fans defeat the modern fans. But I will give you this. Modern fans are a lot easier to get your hands on. You go to a store, they're always there, you know. These ones are a little harder to find. I know they cost more even today. But they're worth their money, and I guess they're worth their money. They're cheap, they're gonna act cheap, and these are expensive, and they're gonna act expensive. So, I guess there you go. Just to show you that vintage fans aren't what you think.